man, you know what? Then in this life, the longer I go through it, the more I just get confused, bro. Every year is something new. Every couple of months is something new. I got a couple of videos lined up for y'all, but today we're gonna be checking out and reacting to this new situation about dudes being able to take the woman's surname when they're getting married, bro. Ah. Bro, let's just get into it, bro. It's a whole thing. It's a whole fiasco to spark a big debate on South African YouTube because this is something happened in South Africa, of course, right? More recently, and we're gonna dive real deep into this, bro. Because, hey, bro, what the flip? What the flip, bro? I can't in good faith just be like, I'm gonna become Mr. Mokwena here, bro. It's weird to me, bro. Honestly speaking, but hey, man, listen, to each their own. Like the videos you come in, let me give you my thoughts.
Your cry, the beloved country. I am shook. It has come to pass that when you get married in South Africa, you can take the woman's surname. Our government, I really think we needed a public consultation with this matter before it was finalized in court.
And at the same time, it's like, bro, don't we got bigger problems than people's surnames and stuff, bro? Like, don't we have bigger problems, bro? Like, why is it that when it comes to, I realize though, with those guys, when it comes to useless things, bro, they're very quick and very active. But when it comes to like actual like big points of contention, it's like, bro, they're just dragging their feet, bro. And I know it can take time sometimes when it comes to making physical changes to things, but there's a lot of things that don't really need any physical change. Like, for example, certain laws, you can say, bring back a certain penalty that allows you to just, a couple people that did a couple bad things that, may, constitute, you feel me? Obviously, I can't say that word on the tube, you feel me? So, yeah, man, listen, bro. I don't know why anybody would want this, bro. How would you want this for yourself?
Because I personally foresee that already we are inundated with people who want to divorce themselves from marriages they entered 10, 15 years ago because they were getting paid for the so-called Abo my friend, non-South African citizen men to get citizen in the countries.
That's another thing I thought, bro. When I look at it now, dog, when a lot of people are busy here, jumping fences, we're gonna call it jumping fences, dog, and they're trying to pull up to this place, to beautiful South Africa, dog. A lot of them are gonna better a couple ladies, a couple mommies, some guy whose surname is Olijedi Ojatunga or something, bro, is gonna get Mr. Mukwena as his new surname, dog. And it's gonna be very hard to tell. You can tell physical differences. If you're from here, you can tell this guy, you're not from here. Let's be honest. Now, and I don't have a problem when people come to this country if you do it correctly. But if you out here shouting fence, either over or under the fence, you come on a dinghy from whoever knows where, you feel me? That's when I start pushing back. I'm like, bro, like you forced your way in here type of thing. This is a home invasion. Like, what are you doing here? And this is this is the new method for them now, dog. Mr. Xi Jinping is gonna pull up here, and all of a sudden he's Xi Jinping Maluleke, bruh. And it's like, what? You know what I mean? How are you Maluleke? Like, it's weird.
And now that they are no longer happy, or for whatever reason they want divorces, had our government not sat down and thought that by allowing or putting to pass this new law that when a man marries a woman, he can now take the woman's surname, are you not promoting that our sisters who are disfortunate, disadvantaged, they will be lured into getting married yet again, but this time around the Okobonkos and the Uncles and the Mohammeds,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
the Gaddafis and the whoever's will then be taking their surnames. Imagine Mr. Unko Sibisi. Hi, Bo. Mr. Krunkra Sibisi. Mr. Aibo, what are you saying? What are you saying to us? Because now you are opening another can of worms. Another can of worms where already we are inundated with our sisters who are wanting to come out of non-South African surnames because they realize and they are awakened to the fact that they got married for the wrong reasons and batting in a country. Now,
Bro, I don't want to get too theoretical with this, and I want to be throwing out too many theories with this now. But dog, if I'm being completely honest, bro, this is all intentional. They really, really want to blur the lines, bro. And for what, I don't know. It's very weird to me that you want to push things like this, bruh. Because when I think about it truly, we got like 60 something percent youth unemployment, like 30 something percent total unemployment as an entire country. And it's like, well, you have a major workforce that is unemployed and unused. Why do you need other people to pull through now? Why do you need all of them to pull through? You get me? Unless you really want to give them that 2 rand labor now, dog. Unless you want to turn it into the Badlands now, where people are legit working for 500 rand. You could really undercut a lot of people. That's the only like real like avenue like or train of logic that I can come to like logically into my conclusions. But it just doesn't make sense beyond that, bro. Unless you're really trying to just really grind people down. I don't understand why you do this.
Our sisters can marry and give.
I should probably make a political channel, but hey, man.
And my husbands and my boyfriends, their surnames. I think our government needs to go back to the drawing board and really check. We need public consultation on this, honestly. If not, education needs to be rolled out to the grassroots, to every corner, every street, to teach our sisters the do's, the don'ts, the disadvantages of this. Because honestly, I foresee hi, those with ears.
Bro, this is a very easy way for people to infiltrate a country, bro. Because, bro, if some chick from Japan says to me, yo, nah, actually, like, never mind, nah, because that one, they, like, traditional marriages, they take the nigga surname anyway. But if some dude from Japan says to my sister, yo, if I take your surname, I'll pay you $100,000. We can have a sham wedding and everything, bruh. 100K. What do you say? And you're just in your mind, you're like, okay, this is just a piece of paper. I'm getting $100,000. Or how much is that in yen? That's probably a lot of yen, but yeah, $100,000, whatever. He could be yakuza. He could be dangerous, and he could be doing this, bro. Coming here to just do some craziness, some crime and everything. Now, obviously, this is like something that could happen and probably will happen in the future, where criminals pay people to give them their surnames, sham weddings and everything. And once that person is married, they get they're allowed into the country because it's like, oh wow, we can't separate you into spouse. It's gonna turn into that, bro. Because a lot of ladies in SA, I'm not gonna lie, bro, they tengisa A's in front of they tengisa mbundus boy for a lot less, bro, for a lot less.
Those with ears.
Thank you so much. It can never ever be for good, my country people. It will only be to benefit the system and the agenda that is at play against this beautiful nation. Nothing whatsoever that the so-called constitution, which is a Roman Dutch law, gets to benefit us.
What I love about this is a lot of women are speaking up against this. If it was just dudes the entire time, it would look like we're just trying to put our sisters down. But it's actually our sisters that are like, bro, this makes no sense. This shouldn't be done. That should tell you exactly where we are as a society when women gotta enforce the laws and shit.
Everything within that so-called constitution is to steal, to rob, and destroy South African. That is why we are not interested in whatever the constitution says. They can quote all the bill section of what we are not interested, because we can see through the system. We can see through the agenda. And the question we must all ask ourselves, why is it that everything gets to start in South Africa? Because the globalists have chosen South Africa as the destination of depopulation. Now they are out to kill, to destroy a lineage of South Africa, to steal the dignity of South African men. You can imagine being a man, getting married to a woman, and then bearing your wife's surname. What happened?
Yeah, no, listen, bro. Just the thought of that makes my brain explode. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, listen, you could never convince me. I'm gonna keep it a stack. You could never convince me to do any of that rubbish, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, you couldn't pay me to do that, bro. Like, my sanity is not for sale, my dignity is not for sale. You could never pay me to do that, bro. Like, bro, you could flash me $100 million right now, some Singaporean chicks gonna be some I don't know, nigga. Some chicks gonna be like, oh, how about keep my dad said? Listen, Nelson Mandela's grandkids can be like, let's keep the Mandela surname up. Like, how about no, blood? How about no? How about no? Like, how about no? I got my own surname. We can use it. It's perfectly fine. How's about no? Oh no, it's Mandela. Yeah, listen, bro. Rest in peace. Thank you for everything that you did, dog. But how about no? How about no, blood? How's about no? No. No. That's it. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and sub. Do the most. This Vaseline's been here this entire time, bro. It's such an unprofessional setup, bro. But yeah, man, I'm gonna check you out on the next one.